is up, PTU crew? How you doing? Happy Monday. This is Pika Papa with a Market Monday. We are going to talk about investment mentality. What it takes to buy a TCG product, Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, MetaZoo, Flesh and Blood, any of those type of things. Obviously, with each one of those individual TCGs, the market is different, and you have to know that market, you have to study it, and they're all going to be different. What I mean by mentality is, what does it take to be an investor in collectibles? What does it take to be an investor, period? It takes a certain kind of mentality. Why is it that most people will never gain and develop true wealth in their lifetime? Why is it that people that have been in this hobby, especially right now with the current economic situation where everything is down, how is it that people that have been in the hobby for a long time still don't understand the investment opportunity or how to do it properly? It's mentality. Some people have that mentality of, I'm going to try to time the bottom. A booster box of Evolving Skies is going to get reprinted again, and I'm going to buy it when it's $150 again. Or the other opposite end of the spectrum. Oh, everything's going to go to zero. Oh my God, that's why I can't do it. I can never invest in that box. What if it goes to zero? You know, the other thing is they don't plan for the future. They buy a box or a couple boxes and they say, oh, I'm going to hold these. And then something comes up. They need it for emergency, to pay their rent, and I understand those type of things. Those type of things don't happen. And sometimes there's nothing you could do about it. And in any of those cases, you would have to liquidate some of your assets. Yeah, you may have cash, but you may have a bond that your grandfather bought for you, or you may have some money that Grandma Betty lent you that you were saving for a special occasion to do something, and now you have to spend it on something bill-wise, and that happens. That's life. This is an asset just like anything else. It's not as liquid as some assets. If you wanted to sell this right now, I could probably sell this for $12, $13. It cost me that almost $8 a ship. I could probably make $2 off this. Does that make sense? Like I told you before, this is a bad example because I'm actually getting away from the 4x4 boxes like that. They really don't carry long-term value. You have to hold them forever. Which brings me to the point of the investor's mentality. So many people are going to be negative. Oh, why are you buying that? Why are you holding on that? That's never going to be worth anything. Some people are going to be like, oh, you could have got it for $2 cheaper over here. Which always bugged me about my friend. One of my friends, we'd go to the store. Oh, you can get it over here for $1 cheaper. But I'm here now, and it's a convenient factor. It's a time factor. I have the money. I need this anyways. What is $1? What is trying to get if it's a decent deal, a reasonable price, you buy it. It's kind of common sense. When you're looking at an investment and you're going, okay, Evolving Skies booster boxes are at about $195, $200 right now. Man, I missed that $150 window. Will it get reprinted again? Possibly. Do we know that for sure? No, we don't. And even if it gets reprinted, what's happening right now is the distributors are charging LGSs more, so they can't make as much of a profit selling it for that $120, $125, $130 price. So it's going to be $150, $160 plus tax. So you're talking about $30? $40? It doesn't make any sense. Timing the bottom, if you knew how to time the bottom, you'd be rich already. It's not that simple. The world doesn't work that way. There's so many factors that go on. What if Pokemon decides to reprint everything to oblivion? Yeah, then your investment goes to shit. And the boxes are going to be harder to get rid of because there's so many on the market. You're going to have to cut your prices. You're going to have to undercut everything. You probably won't make anything. That could happen. Will it happen? Probably not. Will they do another reprint of Evolving Skies? Maybe. But in the future, if you feel confident in the product, you think it's going to hit that $500 milestone. When the set first came out, I mean, I wasn't into Pokemon for that long, but I had already been studying the history of the boxes, what they do, all the Sun and Moon boxes, even the worst ones. I believe they're all above 300 right now. So if you bought back in the day, you bought for $85, $90, $100, does it really matter if you bought at $115 or $85? Yeah, you're making $30 extra. Is $30 anything these days? Say it was $100. And instead of, when you sell it for $500 or $600, instead of making $300, you made $200. Would it really, really matter? At least you're making that money. The people who go, I'm the weight and time the bottom, good luck to you. Good luck to you. Will it happen that way? Maybe. Then you're a genius and you did great. What if it never gets to that price that you thought it was going to get to? What if before that happened, you spent the money on something else you weren't really planning on to? Maybe not even emergency. You just bought something else that you're into, and then later down the line you realize, man, I wish I would have bought that Evolving Skies when it was at $195. It's worth $500 right now. Are you really gonna remorse over not getting it at that $150 when you actually have the boxes in hand? You bought 3 boxes for $600, and then you sold them for $15, and you made $900. Is it really going to matter that you make $750 instead? No, it's not. Yeah, it's $150, but you were in the game. You did it. You bought the boxes. You held on to them for 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and you made it happen. Those people, I know Pika Papa's fat right now, but I actually was semi-thin at the time. Pandemic destroyed my momentum, but I'm going to get back in the gym, and hopefully during these Market Monday videos, you start to see a difference. We're going to make that happen. But it's like when I've worked out on and off my whole life. And I've met so many people who, I'm like a girl at work. Next year I'm going to start working out. Today is the day. I'm not saying to buy everything today, but today is the day to make a plan. Today is the day to do some action, to get involved, to get in the game. Sitting on the sidelines, all you're ever going to be is a spectator. The people that get in the game and take the risk and take the chances, they're players. They're players in the game. You are an observer. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be in the game? Or do you want to be watching the game? Last thing on this point. Yes, you may buy it and say it goes down. Say you bought the Evolving Skies at 200 and for some reason the market gets really bad and it drops to 175. If you can't take that 12 to 15% swing, you shouldn't be investing in anything. Nothing always goes to plan. Let me show you. I have blisters, and look at this is all blisters of different sets. I was able to get some of these at Family Dollar for $5 a piece. They're worth about $5 or $6 a piece right now. XY Steam Siege. One of the least liked sets in the XY era. XY era, meaning we went Sun and Moon, we're almost done with Sword and Shield, and these are still roughly the same amount. They've probably gone up 10, 15, 20%, which in actually because of fees and everything, you're not probably going to make that. But if you can find someone who's going to buy it off cash with you, you're going to make that 15 to 10%, which really in a 5-6 year investment isn't too bad. That's one of the worst Pokemon sets. When you're looking at what something like these might do, with the pin and Chilling Reign and an Evolving Skies pack that I bought for $13. What might this do? This might be a $40, $35 pack easily one day. Easily. Will it happen? I don't know. But I'm in the game. I'm taking that risk. I'm going to hold on to these things until they hit the price point that I need them to hit, or get close to that. That's the other thing. Like, you have the plan, oh, I'm going to buy an Evolving Skies box at $200. I'm going to sell it for $700. It may not work that way. It may take 10 years to reach that price. It may reach it in 5. It may stay at a staggering, amount, stagnant, maybe $220 for years and years and years. And then one night, overnight, it will seem like maybe a week or so. One day it'll be $300, $250, $260, $300, then $325, and then it'll stay there for a little bit, and then it'll shoot up, and then before you know, it's a $500-$600 box, and it happened in a blink of an eye because you had the mentality to stick it through. You had the mentality to say, hey, I believe in the product, I believe in this stock, this asset, whatever it is, and I'm gonna ride it out. I don't care if I don't make the 100% I possibly could have made. If I caught the right bottom, I may catch that 90%, but I'm in the game. I'm a player. Who do you want to be? In 5 years from now, do you want to say that you were in it? Or do you want to say you wish you were in it? Remember, you got to catch them all. Bye.